Hello everyone, long time no see, I know. I decided today to do a tour of the Shadow Horse Stables map. Now, because this map is so big, I've decided to break it up into parts, so this video will be part 1. Before we begin, I'd like to give a thank you for all the views, likes, and comments on my cross-country video. They all mean the world to me. I'm so sorry for the lack of content. I'm currently working 2 jobs, so I don't have as much free time as I'd like, but hopefully soon I can free it up. So before this tour truly begins, I'd like to give a little overview of what Shadow Horse Stables is and how it came to be. 5 years ago, when this map was first started, it was a 1 barn with about 16 stalls, a little vet clinic, an arena, and a little paddock. 3 years ago, however, just as I was about to start developing the world more, I lost the file while transferring everything to my new laptop. I decided to start anew, and it's the exact same design, just better. It became the stables, then the vet clinic, and the arena, and then suddenly a dorm came into play. Then I decided I wanted to add a county fair, and then next came the Wild West Ranch, and so on and so forth. And now we have this enormous world, and as much as, I'd like to add more one day, as of right now, this is kind of like the final design. But if SWEM updates more and adds more content, then I will gladly work around with that and see what else we can add. But for now, please enjoy part 1. So, let's get into this. Alright, I apologize for any lag, by the way. My laptop is kind of struggling. Alright, so first things first, this is the office. I always love how I did the doors. But here's like the little registration desk, and then over here like 2 changing rooms. Obviously this one's the girls' changing room, and then this one is the boys' changing room. Pretty nice, simple, Okay, so we come this way. This one is like our big trailer. It's meant to be like kind of like those like where it's like the bus and then the back of it's like the trailer. I know these are kind of popular over in like the UK and stuff, so that's what I was basing that off of. And then this one's just a little simple 1-horse trailer, pretty nice. Then we got some carts over there. Let's go into the stable. So here's like your little grand view of it. Very big. So let's start with our horses. So this is Gigi. She's Arabian saddlebred. Next up is Mira, who is a curly horse. She's not wanting to show her face apparently. And then we've got Virgo, the English thoroughbred, and he's just looking outside. Then we'll come over here. Now this first horse right here is kind of sentimental. His name's Bolt. He's based off of my old lesson horse. Let me find a lead real quick. So, oh, he decided to face us. Okay. Yeah, he kind of looks like my old lesson horse. Thanks for the poop. Who actually last January broke my ankle. But it's okay. I forgive you, Bolt. Okay. Then this next stall right here is also sentimental because this here is Ren. And Ren is based off of my real life horse named Ren. So the bob coat looks fantastic and fairly accurate to my horse. So yeah, that's Ren. Let's see. And then we've got Badger, who's none of them all look this way apparently, but he's the Badger face coat. Very good boy. Then over here we have Hera, which if you've played the second Shadow Horse Stables map, she is based off of one of the horses that I had on there. So yeah, that's Hera. Now we have Lance, a very good boy. I recently bred him and Bluebell over here, so they have a little foal. Well, she's not a little foal anymore. She's grown up. But yeah, this is Bluebell. So these are the horses that we have in the stable. I figured I'd leave some stalls open in case, you know, like, what if you guys don't like those horses or whatever and you want new horses, like, you guys can fill up more stalls. My world is kind of glitchy right now, so pardon that. But these are like the little wash stalls and cross tie. And here is like the schedule for whatever's going on that day. So yeah, there's that. And then I'm just gonna fly to make it easier on all of us. Over here is the tack room. So yeah, each of these, well, they did have corresponding horses, but like I said, my world's a little bugged right now, so I'll go through and fix that, but that's okay. Then in here's like extra like food and bedding and then some cones. Nothing too fancy. So let's head on out. And we have a little round pen over here. You know, if you want to lunge your horses or you'll work with them. There's that. This is the vet clinic. These stalls are like overnight stalls. You know, horse has access to outside if they're not super injured. And then over here are more of like, you know, x-ray or you need to have the horse hold still sort of holding areas. This is the little vet office. Very cute and tiny. And then this part is so cool. We have aqua therapy. You can walk your horse around while they swim and stuff, and so yeah, there's that for the vet clinic. And then what's over here? Then this is just another holding area. And then outside, we'll go here. Whew, the lag is major right now. Alright, so this is like the party barn, as I like to call it. So it's literally what it sounds like. It's, you know, host parties in here, have a good time. And then over here is like a little part of the campus area. There's little chairs for eating outside, a nice little gazebo. There's a picnic spot over here. Next up, I'll show you the dorms, or not the dorms. I'm losing my mind. This is the indoor arena. It's nice and spacious. Plenty of room for medium-sized jumps and stuff. And in the past, I've built like desensitization, you know, obstacles in here. I've made like summer camp obstacles, and right now it's just currently blank until something happens. And I'll show you this little tiny outdoor arena, and then we'll go to the dorms. So yeah, there's just a couple of small jumps out here to practice with. Nothing too exciting. So let's check out our dorms. So the downstairs area, like, this is, you know, where you eat your meals at and stuff if you're not eating outside. These are the dorm bathrooms. You know, boys' bathroom. I know they're not the best looking, but I had to make do with what I got. And then girls' bathroom. And then across the hall here is the kitchen. As you can see, there's all sorts of really yummy looking food sitting out right now. So yeah, pretty nice little area. This other part, these are like the classrooms. So this one says Horsey Basics. And as you can see, there's all sorts of stuff written and drawn out. Let's see. Next classroom is Western 101, which has all sorts of things written down. The next class is Racing 101, which shows a little bit. And then finally is Eventing 101. We have these little pictures to represent each of the disciplines. This one's so funny. Alright, and now we go upstairs and I'll show you some of the bedrooms. So as you can see, there's a little bit of an area up here as well that's kind of meant for, you know, getting together with your classmates and just hanging out. So let's see. This room, I believe this one belongs to my sister Addie. Yeah, this one's definitely Addie's room. But she's got, you know, all of her paintings and stuff. Her little puppy, Mr. Fluffy. And then the next room is my sister Maddie. Yeah, definitely Maddie. And then over here is my bedroom. And then my cat Bose, based off my real kitty. Alright, and then across the hall are boys' dorms. They're kind of decorated depending on the room. I did have like the custom NPCs mod for a hot second, but it was causing too much lag in the world, so unfortunately they don't exist anymore. But yeah, so those are the dorms, and out here it's a nice little balcony that wraps almost entirely around, so you can like walk around and see. So yeah, there's that. And then we'll fly back here. So we'll head to this part first. So these are kind of like the pens that I will raise like foals in. So this is actually Lance and Bluebell's foal. She doesn't have a name yet. I still haven't picked one out. So if you have any name suggestions, just let me know. Then coming over this way, like I said, this is part of the cross-country course. It's a practice cross-country course at that. This is our little dressage arena. It's small, but it actually works really well. I've done like a practice test in here, and it's perfect. Over here, we have like a small little like secluded pasture, so if you have a horse who's, you know, not very friendly towards others, they can still have their time out. And then over here is our nice big spacious pasture. I actually just cleaned this before filming. And then we have our little field for our you know, feed and stuff. And then right here real quick, this is Maddie's dog. Yeah. So the start of the cross-country course is here. You go through it and just follow it around. It is pretty fun, honestly. I actually really love this jump. This jump's like my absolute favorite. I think it turned out so cool. But yeah, it's fun. You know, you got your water jumps and stuff, and your, you know, ditch jumps. Running through water, and then coming out, doing some hedges. I really like this jump too. It's simple, but it's really cool. And then to kind of spice things up, I made like this tunnel jump, and I think that it's awesome. And then just a simple bar jump. And then after the last jump, it's just a straightaway through to the finish line. Which I love that we've got the bells that mark your time. So yeah, a cute little fountain. But yeah, that is part 1 of Shadow Horse Stables. So I hope you enjoyed this little tour. This is my first time ever making a tour video, so hopefully as time goes on and I make more of these, I'll get better at it. But if you enjoyed, please be sure to leave a like and subscribe, and to comment any feedback. I'll be signing off then.